You hear about it, but until you've experienced just the calmness, it's surreal, but exactly what we'd really, really hope to achieve. We sort of looked at some of the passive house movement and some of the Green Star homes that were happening in Christchurch and really got interested in what you could achieve. It was really for us what made the decision jump was the fact we'd start using the whole house because it was going to be a nice uniform temperature the whole way through. It was going to be nice and quiet, the fresh air throughout the house on a really hot stuffy day, that it was always going to be really good to live in. Both Julie and I are science-based people, so in terms of thinking about how we were going to design a house, knowing that we could not just have a great space to live in terms of the layout and the fixtures, but also anticipating how it was going to perform, understanding some of the impacts of the decisions we were making was really attractive to us. We met Brent at one of his open homes, where we went a walkthrough of a mid-build, which was really interesting for us. It's where we saw high-performance windows like we have in this house for the first time, where we started to understand SIPs. And over the next year or so, we built out a bit of a relationship. Ultimately, Brent had the experience and the knowledge and was willing to engage us as we designed the house, but also just having Brent at, not every architect meeting early, but key meetings where we made key decisions. We had confidence based on a working relationship long before we even turned a sod of dirt, that we were making good decisions based on a vast amount of experience that neither our designer nor us could bring that Brent could offer, and that made a massive difference to the outcome at the end of the day. Seeing some of the structural components you could achieve with the SIPS panels and what that could potentially lend to our design was really one of the big influencing factors. But there was a point in time where we were deciding whether we were going to progress, and we were having a phone call with Brent, and he said, "I don't think you understand the quality of house you're going to get." And at the time I put that down to the quality of the living environment would have and the quality of the materials. What I didn't understand, what I now fully appreciate, is the intrinsic care. The detail is insane that Brent's team has gone to. It's been terrifyingly slow at points in time where I've gone, what's happening? But then I look at the end product and I fully understand why and how that impacts what we stand in today. If I had to isolate one thing, the quality of the build has been amazing. The communication across has been great. We've developed a good working relationship. Brent's guys on the ground, even down to the subcontractors, have been fantastic from end to end across Brent's team and all his chosen subcontractors. So one of the big things for us has been the fortnightly site meetings to actually understand what's been happening on site, to be able to make decisions and to see progress and to be prompted along the way of what we might need to be looking out for in the coming future in terms of decisions we need to make. That's been the biggest impact for us in terms of the communication and what's possible. Yeah, the quality of the build, as I said, has to stand out. There are bits that I can train. As a person who likes detail, I can stand and try and spot a piece of decking around a steel post and actually admire the skill and the care. And then I look at the length of that piece of wood and then my mind just goes, it's the quality of the build. If you're looking to build a high performance house like this one, whether it be to full passive principles or what we've done, which isn't that, but it's a lot of the elements. The experience that Brent and his team bring is really second to none within the Canterbury region. It is a really good team, they're great to work with, the communication's great, and I really do feel that along the way it's been a partnership. As with all builds, there's been moments in time where we've gone, oh wow, but we've always been able to talk to Brent and his wider team and work through those things and get to a point where we are today. I would absolutely recommend building with Chattertons again.